Hey, you guys, we are back with another collaboration, Stencil Sunday. I'm super late to this playlist, you guys, but it is hosted by Funky Junk Inspiration, that's Christy, and The Painted Peach, that's Mary. You guys, I will have like I said, the playlist link down in my description box of everyone that joined the Stenciling Sunday. So I have this journal that I've had in my stash, and we're going to create today my very first spread in it. So we are going to make this my stencil page here today. So I'm using some gesso here on some book paper, and yeah, I'm going to use the rest of it here on this book here, and I do grab a little bit more because I needed a little more. It wasn't quite enough. I don't go quite all the way to the edges. I'm just trying to give this a quick, fast coat here. And that's what we're doing. So next, I'm just going to rip off the edges of the book page here, and we're just going to lay these all out a few different ways. And then I'm going to use this matte gel medium to adhere all of them down. And then we'll do the rest off camera here, okay? So you don't have to watch me, put all these down. Okay, so I have a bunch of stencils that we're going to be using today in this video, and we're just going to try to figure out something to play with. So I have these little Master Touch paints that come in like a whole set. It was like 20 bucks or something. It has a bunch more colors, but we're just going to do a little white first on this like stencil. It was kind of giving me like cloud vibes. So that's kind of what I'm going for here. And I do all the white first, and then I put on some of the like blue color here and there, and still leave some white. And then once I'm done with that, we'll go in with the dark blue and kind of finish it off there. See? And then we're going to do the same thing pretty much on the other side. My white, kind of had some blue in it here and there still, so it's whatever. It's going to be a little bit different here on the other side. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go in with the darker blue, or the next blue, and then we're going to go in with that dark blue. I try to keep that more towards the bottom and not so much towards the top. So then we're gonna pull all these off, and that's gonna be it for that stencil. Now I wanted to kind of blend this in together, so I'm just using what was left here on my brush to kind of make this look like a cloud like. And we're going to do that all over on both sides here. And I switch back and forth through, the lighter blue, the dark blue, the light blue, the dark blue, the light blue, just back and forth until I was pretty much happy with what it looked like, even drying here and there in between and doing a dry brush over top like I'm doing here. We'll start with some white, and then we'll work our way backwards with the darker blue and then the even darker blue. So, and then after I do this part here, you guys, I'm just going to grab a little bit of blue and some water that was on my brush. I tried to rinse this brush off, and then I came in with it here on the spread, but you'll see me do that here in a second. I'm kind of jumping ahead here, I guess. Here I go. I got it wet a little bit, and then I swished it around, and now I'm just going to, I did put a little bit over in the blue too, just to kind of get some more working on the page, but, ooh, and then I had some black accidentally on that brush. I thought it was blue, so I didn't realize it was in the black. So I just wiped that up real quick, no worries. Now we're just going to do some splatters with this, like the darker kind of blue here, I guess. And I do that all over the spread. And then I went and grabbed some green too, so we can get a little pop of color here. And we're going to do this little vine looking thing. And then we're going to do another one over here. Now I did place the stencil off camera back over top of this and did a little bit of black down the center of that spine on that left side, but I know it's really hard to see. Now on a cardstock white paper, I trace that out, and then we're just going to connect the finishing pieces with my Posca pen here and kind of finish off anything that kind of got crazy. And then I just go ahead and trim this whole thing out. Oh yeah, I did put some like details in the hair there a little bit. Yeah. Now I'm going to cut it out. I forgot I did that. So, yeah. And then I'm just using whatever was left on that little ink dauber there to do the face. And then I'm going to do some wings as well. And I go with these wings here on the bottom. And I'm just going to use that pink paint that I had laid out earlier. That was my plan for the wings, was the pink and the purple. So we're going to do the pink a little bit first. And I left like some for the purple to go on as well. We're going to do that on both sides. I dried it real good, and now I'm going in with one of my Tombow markers here, and I just outlined everywhere that I had white, and then I cut those out. Here I'm using like kitchen flamingo or something like that. Flamingo kitchen. I don't remember what it's called. But I did the hair, and then I stamped on the body. I kind of forgot to hit record on that, and did another stencil on the shirt. But now I'm just using some little pop dots here and there to keep this kind of raised up here, up off the page. And then I took a little bit of purple that was left in my dabber here and just rubbed it all over. And then we're going to make her a little skirt down at the bottom. And that's pretty much it for the angel part there. I kind of wish I would have did a different color on the skirt than black, or like maybe like I don't know, just a different color. But oh well. And then I'm going to take this stamp, and I'm just going to use that purple and the pink back and forth. And I'm just going to stamp all over this entire spread, all over. And just keep going until till everything looks good. I tried to get almost everywhere I could, pretty much. See? Now we're going to fix the eyes a little bit here. They were getting a little bit weird. And then I have this flower I'm going to put in her hair. I have these stickers from Creative Retreat Kits that I had a few left from my journaling. I will also link that here in the iCards here up in the right if you'd want to watch that video of me using the other stickers of these. And I added those. It's the Hyssop flower there at the bottom. Yeah, so trim off any extra pieces, and then I'm just going to go around the edging and on that flower there with this purple color to just make this page be like a complete framed in page, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Healing, faith, renew. That's what that says. So, what do you guys think? I love it. And then I'm just going to sign it, you guys. And I appreciate you watching today. Don't forget to watch the playlist of everybody that joined Christy and Mary today. Like I said, I'm super late. I had 2 videos. I was supposed to be crafting all morning. Ended up having a little surprise with my husband. He took me out and got me some new appliances. You guys, I haven't had a stove in like 6 months. I haven't had a dishwasher in probably 2 years, so we went and bought brand new stuff, so I'm super excited, and he took me out of a few places, but yes. So I'm very grateful and thankful that he could do that for me. But you guys, you can tap my picture here to subscribe to my channel, or you can watch another video here to get inspired. But until next time, you guys, God bless, and we will see you soon.